I hope you all are doing amazing today. It's your girl, Jerry Tolliver here, CEO of Fly Credit, where we help you have better credit, better opportunities, and a better lifestyle. I hope you all are doing amazing as usual. And if you're not, then I have some information that may cheer you up some, that'll help you get you on a really good, solid direction to making some money and actually clearing your path to financial success in the middle of a crisis. Now, one thing that I'm a big fan of is the idea of being recession proof, meaning no matter what's going on in the economy, you'll be set. No matter what's going on in the economy or what's going on around you, you will be A-okay. And so today I want to share with you all 5 different ways that you can start making some money and really put yourself on a financial path so that you can come out of this better than you came into this before. Now, one question that I've been getting a lot lately is, Jerry, I lost my job, or Jerry, I'm currently unemployed. I had my hours cut. I don't really know what I'm going to do about my finances from here. And so I feel you, because I have been there before. In fact, when I found myself there, I digged myself into a lot of credit card debt because of it. And it's really hard to get yourself out of credit card debt when you've gotten yourself into it. And so I want to help you all, first of all, avoid some of the pitfalls that I fell into, and then give you a clear direction on where you can start going. So you don't have to feel fearful. You don't have to feel anxious. You can have a clear direction. You can have a clear path, and you can walk through this and actually have victory. And so that's what I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. So as you all are jumping in, just say hello. Just say hello. Let me know your name, where you all are tuning in from. Let me know your name and where you all are tuning in from. If you're here live, just say hello. If you're watching this in replay land, just say #replay. Now, one thing that I really want to hone in on is the power of your money, the power of your cash, and also the power of having really good credit. Now, the problem that a lot of people are having is the fact that their cash flow has been cut off and they don't have good credit so they can tap into other people's money. In fact, a lot of the banks are really reeling back, right? They're reeling back on their approval rates, and they're not really approving people like they did pre-COVID. And so if you really want to start getting approved, if you really want to start tapping into some money, if you really want to start, I guess, positioning yourself, right? Just positioning yourself so that you don't have to run into the pitfalls. Then let's get into what you can do first. Well, the first thing you got to attack is the cash flow problem. Okay, that's the first thing that you have to attack, is finding out, first of all, where is your money going? Where is it? Where has it gone? Where is it? Because most times your money is right in front of you and you don't even know it. And it's in stuff. It's in TVs, it's in gadgets, it's in electronics, it's in clothes, it's in shoes, it's just in stuff. And so one thing that you really have to hone in on, if you really want to come out of this alive, is you got to cut back on the fat, meaning cut back on the expenses, especially the unnecessary expenses that you may be spending your money on. Now, granted, I get it. If you don't have any money right now, you probably don't have any unrealistic expenses right now. You're probably just trying to pay the ones that matter. Your electricity bill, your water bill, paying for groceries. So the essentials are the most important thing right now. And so if you're still buying coffee, if you're still, buying things that really don't matter right now, then you really have to cut your losses, cut the fat, and maybe revisit that in the future. But the first step to having financial success is being responsible for the money that you've already made and or the money that you're making. Because whether you realize it or not, whatever money that you make right now, or if you're not making any money right now, or if you have made money right now and you've probably thrown it away like I did, then if you don't respect and you don't honor what you have right now, you're not going to be given any more. You're not going to be blessed with more. The universe or God is just not going to give you more just because you want it. There's a lot of people that want more money. It's a lot of people that want more happiness. It's a lot of people that want more success, but not many people are willing to earn it. Not many people are willing to commit to it. Not many people are willing to sacrifice for it. And so if you really want to survive, then you're going to have to make some sacrifices. So cut back on the fat. Cut back on any of the unnecessary expenses. All these sales that you have that's going on right now between the clothing outlets and the TVs and all these things that you see, all these ads on, you don't need it. Think about it for a second. If it's not going to make you more money, if it's not going to make you more, if it's not going to give you more skill set, if it's not going to position you to have a better financial future, then you really shouldn't be spending your money on it. I'm sorry, you just shouldn't. So all these other ads, all these other, companies, what you really should do is unsubscribe yourself from any of their email lists. So all the New York companies and Expresses and GameStops and whatever, you buy so much of, you need to cut your subscriptions right now. I'm sorry. Go into your email right now. All the companies that you see, the Walmarts, the Targets, all of them, opt yourself out, okay? Get yourself out of their email chains because they're constantly selling you on things that you really don't need. You know what you need. And so when you need it, all you got to do, you know where to get it. You don't need them to remind you of it. And so most times you're running sales and you buy it because you feel like you're saving money. But what you don't really realize is that you're not saving money. You're still spending it. You're still spending the money. You're not saving it. And so cut back on the fat. And the first way to do that is to pull your bank statements today. If you got a bank statement, pull it, because only your bank statement will be able to tell you where your money is going. That's the only way you'll be able to discover what you have been spending your money on. Okay, so pull the bank statement, highlight whatever you're spending your money on. If you're spending all your money on coffee, food, entertainment, liquor, who knows what people spend their money on. But whatever you're spending your money on, you've got to categorize it and figure out, where can I cut the expenses? And wherever you can cut the expenses, you can roll that money into a savings. You can roll that money into an investment account, something that can help you make more money. Because the name of the game right now is to increase your cash flow. So if you don't have any cash flow right now, you don't have time to settle for that. You can't settle for not having any cash flow. You can't settle for only getting unemployment. You can't settle for just waiting for somebody to save you. Nobody is going to come save you. I've realized this years ago, that nobody is going to come save you. And so if you don't want to wait on the government, if you don't want to wait for God, if you don't want to wait for these other entities to come put you on a different path, I'm here today to tell you that the first step to success is finding out where your money is going right now, cutting the fat, and then redirecting it into places that are more prosperous for your future. Okay, we'll talk about that in a second. Number 2, sell some stuff. Okay, if you've got stuff around the house, the first thing that I would do is I would sell it. In fact, that's one of the things that I did when I got myself out of credit card debt. I sold my stuff, my TVs, some video games that the kids had. This stuff that just sits around the house collecting dust that still has value, get rid of it. You can get rid of it on eBay. You can get rid of it on OfferUp. You can get rid of it on Facebook. You can get rid of it on Craigslist. There's so many different ways to get rid of stuff. So get rid of your stuff. This is going to help you increase your money. Now, a lot of people are probably going to watch this and they're going to say, Jerry, this woman's crazy. She's nuts. I'm not going to sell my stuff. But the reason why you don't want to sell your stuff is because your ego keeps talking to you. It's because you're so worried about what other people think about you, that because you're so worried about what other people think about you, you won't sell your stuff, you won't increase your cash flow, and you're going to stay stuck exactly where you are right now, because you don't want to get over your ego. The first thing you got to do is weigh your ego with your bank account. And if your ego is bigger than your bank account, then you got some changes that you need to make right now. Okay, because if I would have stayed stuck at where I was 5 years ago, if I would have stayed stuck in $30,000 of credit card debt, if I would have stayed stuck with 545 credit scores, if I would have stayed stuck living paycheck to paycheck, I would still be that same exact person making the same exact excuses, hanging around the same broke people, doing the same thing that kept me in a spiral on that hamster wheel of never being able to have money in my bank account, always being in debt and never having success. So the first thing you got to do is you have to sell your stuff. Okay, sell it. You can always buy some more. You can buy a new car. Well, you may need your car. You could buy a new TV. You can buy some new video games. You could buy all that stuff back. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it does not matter. What really matters is that you survive. That's what really, really matters. So sell your stuff. All the stuff that's laying around. If you've got Alexas and 3, 4 iPads and 2, 3 TVs, why do you need all of this stuff? Why? Why? I don't even know why people buy all this stuff. I don't have Apple Watches. I only have 2 TVs in the house. We don't have stuff all over the place because it's too expensive. It doesn't add any value to the household. And in most cases, it's really just keeping you more distracted anyway. If you got rid of the TV, what would you do with your life? I guess most people probably spend time on their phones, but that's another habit that we can talk about for another day. But sell your stuff, okay? I can harp about that one all day because it burns me. It really, really burns me when I see people struggling financially, but they have a house full of stuff. Sell it. Sell it, okay? Sell it. Now, for my people that still do have a job, okay, for people that still have a job right now, what I would encourage you guys to do is negotiate a pay raise if you can. Now, for some people, this may not work. And the reason why it may not work is because, one, your job may just not be giving out any raises, but that's usually impossible when, two, you're a really good, valuable employee. If you're a really good, valuable employee to your employer, they are going to do whatever they can to keep you around. That's just the nature of the game. Because as me, I employ other people, and I have really good people on my team, and I will pay them whatever I need to pay them to keep them around. And your employer will do the exact same thing. Don't get it twisted. Your employer needs talented people. Your employer needs people that is going to show up and do the work. Your employer needs that. So your employer needs you in order to function, in order to operate. So negotiate a pay raise. Now, a lot of people don't know how to negotiate a pay raise. And we're going to be talking about this at Quarantine and Grow. That's going to be happening today at 7 p.m. Actually, if you guys have not registered for Quarantine and Grow, you really need to get in tune, because I'm going to be having Laisha Fox at LLF Consulting. She's going to be coming in talking all about professional development, all about how you can negotiate your pay raise, all about how you can actually land your next job in the middle of a crisis. So if you can learn that skill set, if you can tailor your resume, if you can get a killer cover letter and learn some ninja tricks with interviewing, she's going to teach you how to do that at Quarantine and Grow today at 7 p.m. So I would highly encourage you guys. I'm going to drop the link in the comments, and I'm gonna put it in the description as well for my people that are watching this on YouTube. If you have not registered for Quarantine and Grow, it's a speed networking event that we're gonna be hosting tonight. You definitely got to get in tune with that, because we're gonna be talking all about how to negotiate a pay raise, how you can make more money, prospering where you currently are right now. Because it doesn't really matter the circumstances, to be honest with you. All that really matters is the skill set and the value that you bring to the marketplace, because you don't get paid for your time. People think that they get paid for their time because we've been brainwashed to think that, but you don't get paid for your time. You get paid for the value that you bring. And so if the value that you bring to your job is answering phones all day, then you get paid to answer the phones all day at that rate. If your job is to forecast a company's, 6-month sales, then you're going to get paid according to that too. So it depends on what type of skill set, what kind of value that you give. And so if you want to make more money, increase your skill set, increase your value. Now, a lot of people may not be able to negotiate a pay raise for a couple of reasons. And one of the main reasons is that y'all hate your boss. You hate your job. You hate the people that you work with. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because in order for your circumstances to change, it has to start with you. Because whether you realize this or not, it's not the people. It's not, the people that work there. It's not your boss. It's not any of that. It's you. That's what it is. And so if you can learn how to commit, if you can learn how to prosper, if you can learn how to work with excellence and diligence in your job right now, where you are right now, where you're making money right now, where they have accepted you right now, then you'll be able to prosper in other areas of your life. So the job that you have right now, you can prosper in it, and you can negotiate a pay raise if you know that you can do it. Now, if you're already walking in the job talking about how much you hate your boss and the people that you work with, you're probably not going to be able to get a pay raise, because think about it, right? If you don't like your employer, you think your employer doesn't know that already? Like, your employer knows that you don't like them. I mean, how do you know when somebody doesn't like you? You know when somebody doesn't like you, right? You know this. And so your employer knows it. You're the people that you work with, they know it. They they know that you don't like them. And so you can't play it off like you do. So if you really want to get a pay raise, if you really wanted to do that, you have to increase your value in the marketplace. That's what you have to do. Then if you want to make even more money, start a side hustle. Now, all of us have a skill set. We all have a skill set, whether if it's, talking, making sales, if it's, being compassionate, helping people, whatever your skill set is, you can monetize this skill set. And there are so many different ways to go about it. I mean, you can make money on Fiverr, you can make money on eBay, you can make money on Upwork. So if you have a skill set like, email marketing or copywriting or answering phones or closing deals, making sales. There are a lot of people that are looking for this type of skill set. If you know how to graphic design, if you know how to make a website. There's so many different skill sets that people have. It's just finding out how to package it and monetize it. So there are so many different ways to make money. If you have a skill set, you can become a freelancer. There are a lot of companies like Upwork, Fiverr. There's so many other companies that you can freelance on, and you can make some money by tapping into your skill. Now, this is for people that really want to take it to another level. This is for people that don't want to sit around and wait for the next stimulus check to roll around. This is for people that want to get up, get out, and actually make a difference. Okay. You can't procrastinate your way to success. You have to commit to it and make it happen. And so start a side hustle, y'all. I mean, Uber if you have to, deliver some food, Instacart, deliver some groceries. There is a need in the market. All you have to do is tap into it. All you have to do is find a way to help people that need what they need in the middle of this crisis. So find out what the needs are. There are businesses that need a lot of stuff. There are a lot of people that are stuck at home. They need groceries. There's so many different ways to make some money. In fact, if you guys want to know how to really tap into some money, me and my friend Danielle Pierce put together a boss bundle. Okay, now let me tell you a little bit about the boss bundle. It's 2 ebooks. Okay, the first ebook is with Danielle Pierce. Now, if you don't know about Danielle Pierce, she's an amazing, amazing woman. She's a tax lien investor. She teaches about property preservation. She's really a real estate expert. She has a lot of skin in the game, so she can teach you a lot about that. But she has a ebook that we put together, and she teaches you 31 side hustles that you can start right now to make $1,000 or more the next 30 days. There's 31 side hustles in there, y'all. So, whoever's watching this and you've already bought the boss bundle, drop it in the comments below. Let us know, how did you love the boss bundle? So you're going to learn about 31 side hustles in there. And then you're also going to get access to my business credit secrets guide, because my business credit secrets guide is going to help you tap into other people's money by leveraging the power of business credit. So if you have bad personal credit right now, then you can tap into other people's money by starting a business, starting a company, using your side hustle as that company, and then tapping into business credit. Because think about it, y'all. If you're a business owner right now, you've been seeing all the bailouts going on, right? You've been seeing the SBA loans, the paycheck protection loans, the economic disaster loans. And most businesses are getting a lot more money than people that are struggling without jobs right now. I've helped businesses get $3,000, $7,000, $10,000 loans from the government, but the government only gave you $1,200 or more if you have children, right? So you can tap into that money if you started a side hustle. So get the boss bundle, y'all. I'll drop that in the comments in the description for you as well, so you can check out the boss bundle. It's only $19. That's it. It's only $19. And if you really want to take it to the next level, sorry, y'all. Hold on. Let me get some water. I think I got too excited. I said, if you really want to take it to the next level, then I would say check out our Flip Your Credit course. Because if you already have some pretty decent personal credit right now, or if you even have some credit cards right now, I can teach you how to flip your credit to make some more money. Now, in the Flip Your Credit course, I did a test run on eBay, right? I did drop shipping. I did some drop shipping for 60 days. And in 60 days, y'all, I generated over $30,000. $30,000 in 60 days, all on eBay, all on eBay. just by drop shipping. And so if you don't know what drop shipping is, I talk more about that in the Flip Your Credit course, so that you can, leverage your credit cards, the credit cards that you have right now. And if you don't have any credit cards, I can show you how to get credit cards without a credit check. So you don't even have to really worry about that. You can get a couple credit cards right now and start leveraging those credit cards to use for drop shipping. So that you can start making some money right away and you don't have to have any money right now. So if you guys want to check out the Flip Your Credit course, you can check out our Fly Credit University membership. And our Fly Credit University membership has a lot of premium courses. Flip Your Credit is one of them. And it'll teach you 7 different ways to make some money: Airbnb, tax lien investing, wholesaling, real estate investing, wholesaling, Forex, stock market trading. It's filled with so much great information. So I'll drop that in the comments for you if you want to check it out. So starting a new side hustle, my friends, because starting a side hustle is going to help you generate some income. Generating income increases your cash flow, and your cash flow is very important if you want to survive. And then the last thing I want to tell you guys is, if you really want to make more money, because I hear people tell me all the time, Jerry, I want to make more. Jerry, I want more. I want more. I want more. Now, the thing is this, okay? I understand. You want more money. You want more happiness. You want more success, more respect, more love. I totally get it. But if you really want that, then you're going to have to earn it. And the only way for you to earn it is to increase your value, to increase your skill set. Learn something new that is going to generate more income for you. Learn a new skill, learn a new language, learn how to design a website, learn how to, be a writer. Writers are on high demand right now. Learn a new skill set. Research, even the pay on these skill sets, and learn it. And if you have even some of the basic skill sets, like, social media marketing, if you know how to post some videos on Facebook or Instagram, hashtag and grow a following, then that's something that you should probably start learning how to do as well. I'm learning that from my friend Natalie Birdsong. Natalie B, she's going to be at Quarantine and Grow as well tonight. And she's going to be talking all about how she grew her social media following organically to over 100,000 people. Organically. She grew her following over 100,000 people. And so if you could put your skill set in front of over 100,000 people, do you know what that could do for you? Do you know what kind of income that you can generate? Do you know what kind of resources that you could tap into? Well, if you guys want to do that, you can join us at Quarantine and Grow, okay? I'm going to be actually closing the registration out in about an hour. I didn't even plan on mentioning this today, so I just got really excited about it. But I'm going to be closing the registration from Quarantine and Grow in about an hour. So if you want to get into Quarantine and Grow, you can get a general ticket or a VIP ticket. It's going to be a speed networking event. So you're going to have 3 minutes to speed network, connect with new people, new entrepreneurs, new business owners. And then it's going to be, we're going to also do a pro panel. So the pro panel is going to have myself, Miss Laisha Fox, Natalie B, and Miss Jay Slaughter. She's a 6-figure brand specialist. They're going to come in here and talk to you all about how you can start increasing your income right now. They're going to talk about how you can increase your following, how you can increase your influence, how you can gain a new skill set. And I'm going to teach you how you can tap into some business credit, how you can really position yourself so that even in the middle of a economic crisis, it doesn't matter because you won't really be affected by it. Me and my family aren't really affected by it per se. It's been interesting homeschooling the kids, and that's been a challenge actually. And so if you're watching this right now and you have some homeschooling tips for me, please drop it in the comments, y'all, because I need some homeschooling tips. This Common Core math is killing me. It's killing me, y'all. Tell me, what am I missing with the Common Core math? Please help me. We carry the digits and we that's what we do. But Common Core is something that is more confusing than it has to be. So if you guys got some tips for me, please let me know. But at the end of the day, what I want you all to really focus on is increasing your value, because increasing your value is really what's going to increase your income. It's just the way that it works. It's law. It's really law. It's a universal law. And what we call it is a law of promotion. And the law of promotion says that in order for you to get what you want, in order for you to get more influence, in order for you to get more money, in order for you to get any of that, you have to become more. You have to become more skilled. You have to become more patient. You have to become more diligent. You have to become something of complete excellence. You have to work with a spirit of excellence. It's just the way that it is. If you want to get promoted, you have to change your attitude. You have to change the thing that you do every single day with your money, with your credit, with your family, with the things that really truly matter to you. So you can be unusually successful in the middle of a pandemic. People are birthing businesses right now. People are spending more time with their families. People are, slowing down a little bit to just find out what really matters so that you can focus on what's best for you, so that you can focus on what's best for your family. I know it's hard to focus on life. It's hard to focus on that kind of thing when you're struggling with money. When your money's funny, it's hard to really focus on what matters. But I'm just here to tell you this, that you can be successful. You can make a lot of money in the middle of a crisis. But at the end of the day, you have to just be very skilled and you have to increase your skill set. And if you don't know where to start with that, connect with people that can help you with doing that. And so, get the guides, get the courses, join the membership, attend the event, do these kind of things, because only when you do this, only when you take action, only when you commit to it, only when you do it, will you become it. That's the only way. It doesn't happen when we sit around and wait. It doesn't happen when we procrastinate. It doesn't happen when we complain, when we make excuses. It does not work that way. And so if you really want to make a change, if you're struggling with money right now, if you don't know where your next paycheck is going to come from, you can change that right now. I've coached people that have went from not making $1 today, from not making $1 to making a couple $1,000s in a few hours by tapping into their skill set, just by uncovering the gifts that they already have, and monetizing it, making some money and changing their future, getting the time freedom that they want, getting off the hamster wheel, and finally having success. And so I could probably sit here and preach to y'all all day about this, but I'm not. So I want to leave you guys with this, okay? I want to leave you guys with this, that in the middle of a crisis, no matter what the economy is, at the end of the day, if you remember this, you will be okay. That profits are always better than wages. When my mentor told me that profits are better than wages, I've never relied on a job after that, because I said, she's right. If I'm making $16, $20, I think at my max, I was making like $35 an hour at my last position. But it doesn't really matter, does it? What matters is what you do with the money. And so if you're buying stuff, if you're, just throwing it away, then you're not going to have a future that you can be proud of. But if you use the money, invest the money, make some more money, then you can come out of this alive. You can come out of this successful. You can actually come out of this with more money in your savings than you ever had before. So I'll leave some comments. I'll leave some links in the comments for you guys. If you have some personal credit questions, we'd be more than happy to help. You can schedule a free consultation with us at flycredit.com/consultation. And then if you want to join us for Quarantine and Grow, we are closing the doors in an hour, a little over an hour. So if you want to get in on that, I am going to drop the link below as well. If you want to get on the boss bundle with the business credit guide as well as the 31 hustles, then you can check that out as well. But I'm going to leave whatever resources I can, because at the end of the day, you can come out of this and you can be, prosperous, and you can be successful, and you don't have to stress out about anything anymore. So I hope I got some great value out of today. If you did, share the video, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you learned today, and I will see y'all next time. Have a great one, y'all.